Yeah, man, today's topic. I got to talk about today's topic. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like this, man, but it got to be said. Women only fall in love with high value alpha males. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, man, but I got to say it. They only fall in love with high value alpha males. They don't fall in love with beta males, man. And the reason I say that is women want men that's respected. Women want men that other women want. You got to be honorable, masculine. You got to have charisma. You got to be confident. This is what women want. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that because that's a lot of characteristics a lot of men don't have. But you can work your way up to those characteristics. You can work your way up to having that skill set. You can work your way up to being that type of man. But you got to change your mentality. Your mentality is the first thing that got to change before you can attract those characteristics, before you can obtain those skills, and before you can get the attention of the women that's looking for men with those characteristics. Your mentality is the first thing that got to change. Your confidence has to change. The way you move in certain settings have to be different. If you're not getting chose on by women right now, it's a reason why they're not choosing on you. If you keep yourself shaved and haircut and groomed good and dressed good and smelling good and moving right, you should be getting chose. If you have all those things going on and you're not getting chose, it's a reason why you're not getting chose. It's your energy. See, masculine energy is what attract women. Alpha energy is what attract women because they see it. They can feel it. They see it in the environment and they see how other people look at you. If other people looking at you and respecting you and showing you love and this and that and you walk in the building and everybody greeting you and things like that, women get turned on by that because they know that you have some sort of social standings. They know that you respected socially some kind of way. They don't know why, but they know you are because they see the actions of the other people that's around. So, just having charisma, man, having charisma and moving different and, the way you move in public and the way you show that you're not thirsty. You have women come up to you. You got men coming up to you that know you. They coming to speak to you. But then you also have women that don't know you. They'll come up and speak to you because they curious about who you are and why everybody trying to talk to you. You being a atmosphere, a club atmosphere, and everybody coming up to greet you and things like that get people curious. That get women curious, man. And curiosity always kill a cat. But that charisma is what makes that happen. The respect that you have in your community by other people is what makes that happen. It just doesn't happen overnight. But you too can have that. But it takes time. It's not gonna happen overnight. You have to gain that status. You have to work on yourself, work on what you're doing. If your dress code ain't up to par, you know what I'm saying? Research and see what's going on. What's the hot trend of clothes or what's your style, and go get yourself fresh and make yourself look good. You have to build yourself up. So when people see you, they be like, damn, he always fresh. They might not tell you, but they gonna say it to themselves. And every time they see you, you fresh and you smelling good and you looking good, you shaved up and you got everything up to par. They can't do nothing but respect it. They got no choice. If they see other women trying to get at you, it's like a competition for women. They want to see who can snatch the man that all the women trying to get. It's a competition. You know, so if you staying fresh, man, and you moving good and you laid back and not thirsty, you should be getting choosing signals. That's you should be getting choosing signals. Now, knowing what the choosing signals is a different thing. You have to know what the choosing signals is. Now, most women, they're not bold enough to walk up to a man and start a conversation. Most women use their eyes to establish their choosing signals. So you got to know how to read the room with your eyes to connect with the women that's trying to connect with your eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a game when it come down to women. You got to know how to read the room. You know, you got to know if she's trying to place herself in your vision. You know, if she's trying to stand, you know, in a line where you're standing, so when you turn a certain way, you could connect eyes with her. Women have tricks like that. They do tricks like that. That's what they do. Most of them not gonna come up to you, or most of them not gonna tilt their hat to you to let you know that they interested in you. They want to have eye contact with you. You know, and if she's staring, you know, and eye fucking you, then you know you got something. That's when you know she choosing. You know, she not confident enough to come up there and talk to you because she don't want to get rejected in front of everybody. See, men, we used to rejection, so we don't mind walking up to a woman and starting a conversation and, you know, trying to, you know, strike up conversation to get to know her better, because men get rejected every day, but women hate rejection. So they'll rather try to contact you from a distance. So if you catch the eye contact, you catch it. If you don't catch the eye contact, you don't catch it. So they don't feel slighted or they don't feel rejected, you know, if you're not connected with them with the visual. You know, so you got to know how to look for things like that, man. You know, and another reason why women only gonna fall in love with alphas is because he ain't sweating her. He got plenty of options. You know, and just like I said, it's a challenge. It's a challenge to women. You know, it's a challenge to women to try to capture the man that don't want to settle down. That's their challenge. Just like our challenge is to try to get them guts. You know, we do what we got to do to try to get to that level. They do what they got to do to try to obtain us and try to confine us to a relationship. You know, so that's their challenge. You know, and it's a bigger challenge when they know all the women want you. When you talked about and you got a social standing and you're popular, you have popularity. See, right now in this day and age, women fucking with men just because of the popularity. If a lot of people like you, they want to ride on that wave. It's so simple now to get women because of social media. You know, a lot of men, if they didn't have social media, would be nobodies out here. You know what I'm saying? They'll be nobodies if they didn't have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok and stuff like that. You know, to build up their social presence. You know, these chicks, they loving motherfuckers because you getting a lot of likes on your posts. You know, you getting a lot of comments on your thread. You know, that's what's turning women on right now. You ain't really gotta have no money to fuck with them. You gotta have popularity now. It used to be you had to be somebody, or you had to have some type of money, or you had to do this, or had to have your shit together. But these motherfuckers fucking with popular motherfuckers. That's what they want to fuck with. You know, a lot of men would have no popularity if they didn't have social media. You know, and another reason is They know that alphas move different, and they know they'll be protected. They know the alpha male is more aggressive as far as in a social setting. He's not a pushover. You understand what I'm saying? He's not gonna let nobody push him over, and she's not gonna be able to push him over. That's another challenge. You know, a woman tries to get a masculine man and try to work the masculine man down to a softie. That's another challenge. Oh, I can change him. Oh, yeah, he rough around the edges. If you ever heard that rough around the edges thing, it's not because he looking rough. He rough around the edges because they know it's gonna take work for them to try to tame the beast, being the man. You know what I'm saying? It's a challenge. Everything is a challenge for a woman, man, in a relationship. You got to understand that. Everything is a challenge for a woman in a relationship. That's why they always say, I got bored. That's their main thing. I got bored. The reason she got bored is she didn't have enough challenges. That's why you always got to keep a woman on her toes. You got to keep her walking on thin ice. You got to let her understand, and you got to let her know that she ain't only bitch in the world, and you got options. You have to let them know that so they can stay on their toes. Without a challenge, the first thing they'll say is, I got bored. Or, we grew apart. You know, it's not really the man growing apart from her. It's her growing apart from the man because she ran out of challenges. He gave her too much too quick. That's why you got to sprinkle it out there. You got to sprinkle it every now and then. Throw him a bone. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give him the full plate, you ain't got nothing else to sprinkle out there. The challenge is gone once she knows she got you. But if she knows she got to fight to keep you, that's the challenge. If she knows she got to put her dukes up against these other hoes out here trying to get you, that's the challenge. If she knows she got to stay on her A game and can't be fucking around out here, that's a challenge. That's why you always got to keep them active, and you always got to keep them second guessing your moves, because without the challenge, the woman is gone, man. Peace.